Amazon Health AI presents Painful Thoughts.
I can't stop scratching my downtown. Yeah, but I'm not itching to go downtown and tell a receptionist I'm here to talk about my downtown. Some things you'd rather type than say out loud.
There's no question too embarrassing for Amazon Health AI. Chat your symptoms and get virtual care 24/7. Healthcare just got less painful.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the Fresh Prince of Dead Air. You are watching the Ethan Klein Experience. It's also the Ela Klein Experience. So I shouldn't get too egotistical over here. But today we have with us a very highly coveted guest, one who many of us have probably... Well, let me just say this. Zach. Zach has... how do I say this without getting demonetized? Many times, Steve. Yeah.
You had to go there.
Well, I was like, you know what? We'll just bleep it.
Yeah.
Belle Delphine.
He's actually very starstruck right now.
Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, is he really?
He is.
I'm extremely... my heart sank.
What? Zach, all right, calm down, Zach. All right, let's not. Anyway, today's episode is sponsored by Liquid IV and Honey. Belle Delphine, thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm really good, thank you. Thank you for having me on, and I really appreciate the little poster thing at the back and the octopus. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, and Ela, that octopus is actually a family favorite. The dogs love it, the kid loves it, everybody loves the octopus.
Yeah.
Ela is also all kawaii'd out, so...
Yeah. And also, actually, Belle Delphine is going to be my costume, too, for Halloween.
Wow.
No. No, that is going to be cursed.
So, Ela, so tell me, are you describe yourself online as a kitty girl? Is that, what does that mean?
You said Ela.
Oh, I meant Belle, sorry. Belle, you describe yourself as a kitty girl. What does that mean?
Ethan, you can't start off the podcast by mixing me up with your wife.
Yeah, you're right. That's a little awkward. All right.
Yeah.
Well, she's in a kitty outfit. I mean, give me a break.
A kitty girl. Well, like, what is a kitty girl, or like, why?
What is a kitty girl?
Well, in anime, there's this whole like Neko girl thing, which is just like a girl with cat ears and a tail, like a cross between a cat and a girl. And I think it's just like a cute character that a girl can be. And I've always liked the whole look of like the cat ears. I've always thought it was really cute. I wish that they were more acceptable to just wear out in public, but I tried that. And, yeah, it's not.
So do you, so when you cruise around outside, are you kind of just like looking normal?
Yeah, it depends. Like sometimes I'll dress up for an occasion if I'm like meeting up with friends, or I mean, before COVID, going for like a restaurant or something like that, then yeah, I'd like dress up and look nice and wear skirts and all things like that. But when I'm just going out, my everyday attire is just like hoodie, beanie, leggings, trainers. That's it.
No pink, no kitty ears. Do you get recognized, or do people not recognize you without all the kitty girl attire?
I would have thought no one would have recognized me when I'm like just like beanie, hoodie and stuff like this. But I have gotten recognized a few times, and it's always very strange to navigate because I'm like going out with the mindset that like no one's going to know, like recognize me. So when I do, it's always like, it's always like a surprise. And it's always at the weirdest places that you've never
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So what is it like to meet your fans? Are they kind of like odd dudes? Or have you ever had an odd interaction? Because I can imagine Zach coming up to you. I would be freaked out if a dude like Zach came up to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen to Zach. He's speechless. Zach, take it easy over there, Zach. Come on. She's a human being. Yeah, have you ever had any weird interactions with fans?
Honestly, it's always usually kind of awkward because the people who always come up to me are usually quite young. So there's this really awkwardness of being like, I can't deal with this situation because first off, I don't even want you to know I exist.
Right.
Second off, where are your parents?
Wow.
Well, it's just
That's a little awkward, little kids,
It's an
because
awkward one.
yeah, I don't necessarily wouldn't want to know that. You're talking like under 18, I'm assuming, yeah.
yeah, like 15, 14.
Oh boy, yeah, you don't want
sort
that.
of age.
You don't
Yeah,
want
so
that attention.
What I usually say is I just say it's not me, and then they're usually like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, really? You can get away with that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Why
Or
not?
I say
They're
one
15,
that
they're
is really
idiots.
good. Yeah, one is really good is like say like, haha, no, I just look a lot like her. You know, I get that all the time.
Huh.
I just look like her. And then people are usually like, oh, okay. And then they just carry on. And that's fine.
And so I find that interesting that you're in a way not. Why is it that you don't want to be recognized in public? Like, why is it that you want that separation for yourself?
Well, I just don't really like attention that much. Like, in real life, I really like to. I mean, I segment everything. Like all parts of my life, I segment it. So you know, I've got family, friends, work, real life, and then But even with friends, I'm not really like me. Look at me and things like this. But on the internet, I am like that. So it's so different. So in real life, I wouldn't like to be like recognized. I just wouldn't like it. Wouldn't like it. I'm so in my own zone. Like when I'm out in public and I'm going shopping or something, I'm just like, right, I need eggs, I need bacon, I need all these things. I'm just like this. I'm not thinking about hello, I am Belle Delphine. Nice to meet you, sort of thing.
So, Belle, how did you get into this line of like this profession? Is this some kind of something you've always wanted to do? How did you land on this?
I've always been doing before I got into the more adult side of things. I always liked things like fashion, and I was more into it back then. I was always into like kawaii fashion and things like this. So I basically just took photos of myself, uploaded them on Facebook, and kind of gained like a very, very small following on that. And then
What kind of photos were you uploading?
just kawaii, like cute little skirts and crop tops and things
Got
like
it.
this. Nothing lewd. And then I started following older girls who were doing lewder things. And I just thought that was really cool at the time. And I was still like young at the time. So obviously I didn't do it. I waited until I was 18. And then 6 months into being 18, I think that's when I was kind of like, this is something that I'm going to do for myself now and just experiment with it and see how it kind of goes. Started a Patreon then, and yeah, just kind of went from there.
You know, you seem to have like such a strategic approach to it. Am I observing that right? Because like you have all these, you're really incredible at like promoting yourself and your brand. I have to say, you're kind of a genius when it comes to that. Is that intentional? Like, how do you think about all that stuff? Have you always been strategically minded? Like, how ahead of time do you plan these kind of like the bathwater girl and the
Yeah.
the mystery boxes are insane, of course, and
you.
the getting in fight or your hamster got stolen. All this. I guess I can ask you about each individually, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically what happened was, so when I was 18 and a half and I started doing all this stuff, straight away, I thought about it because I had to go into it in a work mind frame, because before that I was babysitting. That's how I was getting my money. And I had one really bad night babysitting. And after that night, I was like, I am never
What happened?
babysitting again.
God.
Yeah, I want to know what happened.
Dude, it was so
It changed your
so
life.
bad.
Look it was the best night of your life. If you
I'm
think
curious.
About
I had one really bad one too. I'm curious what happened to you.
So how I got all the people, where they were just all people in my neighborhood, I made little leaflets and I was like, babysitting for £6.50 an hour. And I just handed them out to all my neighbors. And then I got like loads of these neighbors contacting me being like, oh, I'd like you for this day, this day, this day. So eventually it became a job out of the blue. And I had this one regular mum who had 2 kids, and they were very sweet. So I would babysit them for them often. And then I started to realize, I'm trying to think of a nice way to like put it. I think they had autism or Asperger's or something like this. They got quite violent, and I didn't know how to deal with this, right? But I just dealt with it the best I could. And then so she ordered me for one night. It was meant to be 3 hours. I was like, absolutely fine. Funny story. This was when the exact day Donald Trump was announced that he was president. Ooh. So I was watching the elections as this happened. So I was there. 3 hours goes by. She's still not here. That's fine. They always go overtime. Parents always go overtime. True. So I was like, that's fine. 4 hours go by. Still not here.
Wow.
That's fine. Long story short, she was 16 hours late.
What?
And I was
Holy
the thing is I was expecting her to come back, so I stayed awake this whole time. I was just sitting there, and I was just watching the elections happen, being like, I'm so tired. But the night just got worse and worse because the kids woke up and they were like bashing like each other and stuff. It was just terrible. It was terrible.
Sounds like a bad acid trip. 16 hours. Too.
It was so bad. And the cheek of it all, right, was when the mum came back, she was like, I'm sorry, I just fell asleep at the place. And usually parents, like, they'll tip like, I don't know, £2 or £3 or something, just to like, because if you're paying £17, you'll round it up to 20 or something like this. She paid me to the pence, to the pence, and I was just like, I have suffered tonight. I have suffered, and then it was just that on top of other things. I'm not babysitting again. That's it. I got into lead modeling.
There you go. I mean, it was, although I have to assume you're probably being compensated a little bit more than £6 per hour nowadays.
I mean, that's the crazy thing about the internet is it took me back being able to even make money out of these things, because I was getting free clothes from like kawaii companies, and I was like, this is amazing. Right. I'm getting free clothes to wear them, and I would buy them anyway. This is amazing. So when I actually started getting paid for posting photos, I was like, this is mental. This is crazy. Yeah. But basically what happened was I started doing this adult posting online, and one video went really big at the time. It was the ahegao face that I did, and it got big. And then I was like, okay, I'm gaining some followers. I need to take advantage of this. And this is when the spark sort of went for me. I was like, I've got something that could be from this. So what I did from this point is I was like, I need to figure out a way for people to be interested in me. I've got the taking cute pictures and stuff, but that's not going to really do it. There's so many cute girls on the internet. I need to do something that will make people even say negative things about me, or just have a conversation. Having a conversation is how you propel things on the internet, is people responding to it and sharing it. So I decided to do weird things in the combination as well as being sexy. Like, I'll be sexy and I'll be like cracking an egg in my mouth or something. And then people will share that, be like, what the fuck? This girl's so weird and quirky or whatever.
But they love you too. Yeah.
But I'll also put my image out there. So I just started playing on this, doing weird stuff while trying to be sexy.
Dude,
as well.
You're a genius, I have to say.
That is genius.
I gotta say, I mean, that's very smart, And that's how you've always come across our desk, because I think that's a really good observation. There's plenty of cute girls on the internet.
Right.
But when you see something and you're like, what the fuck is this? That's when you really share it.
Yeah.
Zach, which was the first? When was the first time you saw Belle, Zach?
When we first talked about her.
I think it was the
What was the
The
first
bath
thing?
water
The bath
movie?
water?
yeah.
It was the bath
That
water.
bath water was so freaking viral.
It was so viral that we were shocked to even hear Howard Stern talk about it on his show. That was for us like, geez, that just went like all over the
Yeah,
world and all over all ages.
Yeah,
Like,
because Howard is like the peak of the pyramid, not just in like who he is, but like if an internet meme reaches that level
Yeah,
of
that's
main,
insane.
of main culture, then it's everywhere. Yeah.
It's still crazy.
Was that your
crazy.
biggest like viral moment? I think that blew us
Yeah.
all away.
Yeah.
So tell me
Yeah.
about the bathwater story. How did you? First of all, did you bathe in all the water you sold? Tell the truth now.
Yes.
Okay, I
yes,
believe you.
I did.
I believe you.
Yes, I did.
Did
it
you
was
ever-
the whole fun of it.
And so, tell me, did you pee or fart in the water or anything like that?
I mean, I think I spat in some of the jars.
Right.
For
That's
sure.
good. Excellent.
Yeah.
You
Do
did
you
that,
know-
I mean,
Kat?
whenever
do you pee in the shower?
Oh, good question, Hila.
no, I
No?
don't think so.
Oh, see.
I don't think so.
You never pee in the shower?
Is it weird
No,
to pee in the shower?
No, I think it's weird not to pee in the shower. Frankly.
Or you just want to make me feel okay?
No, you pee. I'm telling you, everybody I know pees in the shower. We've been over this. You should try it. So, well, first, before we move on to the bathwater thing, the Ahego face, am I saying that right?
I think it's ahigao.
Awigao.
Ahigao.
Ahego.
There you go.
Well, you should know, damn it.
I'm not even sure. I don't know.
Well, that's like it's like a hentai thing, right?
Yeah, it's popularly it's a face that they draw in hentai of the orgasm face. That's what they do.
Can you do it
It's like,
for us? Can I see what it looks like?
Oh my god,
Can you?
I hate. You know what was the worst thing, right? Because Ian met me at the Pornhub events.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So at the Pornhub events, I was so nervous, right? And then I was watching the show. Everything was great. I was fine. Just sat there watching, not being a part of it. And then someone's like, you got to come upstairs. And then they were like, Asa Akira is going to interview you, and you're going to be, they're going to video you, and you're just going to sit next to Asa Akira. And she's going to ask you a couple of questions. And I was like, okay, what questions are they going to ask me? They were like, they're going to ask you to do the face. And I was like, please, for the love of God, don't make me like, because the face is actually quite hard to do. I've record it a few times because it's really easy to just, it looks dumb anyway, but it's really easy to look dumb. So yeah, that was really
That's
embarrassing.
your bread
Plus,
and
on the
butter.
fact-
You don't want to do a shitty Ahego.
Is it kind of
Yeah.
like you don't ask a comedian to tell a joke?
So true. I should never have asked that.
No, it's just it's easy to look very dumb doing it. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
such a dumb face. It is a dumb face, and I don't want to
Yeah.
look very dumb.
So I tried it once, and I always get the meme treatment. But it's like you look at your nose, right? You cross your eyes, and you just stick out your tongue. So it's like, oh no, you look up. Can you try it? Because
You
you're in the
look
kitty.
up.
Really not it.
You try it, Hila. You're in the
I don't
kitty
even
shit.
know what I'm not.
Cross your eyes, look up, stick out your tongue.
That looks like you're dead.
Yeah, it's hot.
Cry.
Try smiling while doing it. Like smile. and
Oh,
put
don't
your
look
tongue
dead,
out.
right.
Oh,
Good.
no, don't do that. Okay,
Is that
Ethan,
good?
Don't do that.
No.
No.
Can I do an OnlyFans now?
You're not at the dentist. It's like you're trying to show us all your teeth.
No cavities. No cavities.
See, that's what I'm worried I'll look like when you guys ask me. I'll be like, yeah, sure, and then do that.
I get it. So do you watch hentai? I'm curious. How did you
Yeah.
discover it? You do. Is that your preferred category of pornography?
No, but there is a lot of pluses from hentai. I mean, hentai is basically the perfect porn, right? It's everything done perfectly. The faces are perfect. The boobs are perfect. Everything about it is super well done and very aesthetic. So I like watching it for I mean, to get off to it obviously as well, but because it looks really good as well. But I think casually, probably no.
Well, let me ask you this. The tentacles, is that part of is that like a rare offshoot of hentai, or is that like mainstream hentai, the tentacles? Like, do you enjoy the tentacle thing?
It's very much linked with hentai, but I don't think it's that common.
Right.
I don't think it's that common. I mean, I think it's just heavily linked, like, oh, hentai, tentacles. And obviously there is tentacle hentai, but I don't think it's, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. It pretty much, hentai covers every single category.
Right.
So I guess that's one thing why people want to do it, because sometimes porn can be very, very similar. It's just do, but doesn't cover the whole range.
I've heard one girl say she watched hentai because she knows that there's no victims, because sometimes with porn you never know like what's really, if there's like a story going on back there. So it's like guilt-free for her. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite category of porn? Zach was wondering.
Please indulge me.
Zach, calm down, dude. I said I'd ask her. You don't have to fucking chime in.
This is so embarrassing. I feel like it's...
Well, come on, you're Belle Delphine.
Okay, I will. Okay, but don't get like... You can't have like a certain type of opinion on me. This is just...
Tell me the truth.
Probably... I mean, it's quite normal. Gangbang? It's normal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Round of applause for Belle. Beautiful.
God bless.
Excellent. Yeah.
I mean, it's great. It's great. No complaints.
Thank you once again. I love the answer.
Have you visited Blocked?
That website's crazy. Yeah, do you ever get into that one, or is that too? Because you would actually
haven't.
You haven't?
But I have seen many Photoshop pictures of me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you'd actually
So
be a perfect
funny.
candidate. So would you ever? Oh, I gotta clap again for the gangbang answer. Come on, everyone. Give me that. We love it.
I can't wait tomorrow to see like Belle Delphine's favorite porn genre is gangbang.
That's an epic answer. That's so awesome. Yeah. Are you as sexual a person like as you portray yourself, or do you ham it up for the OnlyFans?
I am like I've always been. I've always been. See, it's so weird because I've always been like that one freak at the sleepover that was like, oh, we should play truth or dare with each other, and like we should do it where like I'm the guy and like you're the girl, and then we're just meeting each other for the first time and then we kiss and stuff. And I've always just been interested, and I've like speaking about it and it's fun and it's naughty and it's underground and it's kind of like, oh, should we be talking about this or should we not?
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Cool.
It's really
I think
fun.
it's great. I think it's your career path is perfect. Do you? I had a question. I forgot it.
Well, it kind of makes me wonder about your, and I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but like your upbringing, were your parents kind of open about this stuff, or are they okay with it now?
Yeah, are they conservative, or like, is it like a rebellious thing, or is it all good in your family? Like you know what I mean? Are they embracing of it?
See, I come from a very conservative family,
Really?
like super religious. I've got like family in the church, and it's always kind of been that way. But the thing is, because my grandparents were so heavily associated with the church, they had my mum, and my mum was she was the rebel kid, so I was the kid from the rebel kid. but I've still been associated so much with conservative upbringing. So I think I've always been very independent and I've always kind of found out things that I've liked. I mean, I was practically raised on the internet. I think everyone from our generation, well, my generation or whatever was, like every day after school, I'd go on the internet, and I was kind of making my own person by choosing what I wanted to view online. And I guess I kind of molded myself and my interests around what I saw. And I think that's kind of where all my interests kind of came from, is the messed up part of the internet that I was looking at.
Let me ask you this, because I remember you did this. You were like signing Bibles, right? For
Yeah.
So did that upset your family? Something like that, or did they not even know about it?
They don't know. About
Really?
it.
You think it would upset them? I wonder.
See, with the Bible, even I was conflicted about it,
Really?
because the premise of the Bible, me signing the Bible, was like, what self-obsessed person could sell the Bible and add price to it just because of their own signature? And I was like, that is such an arrogant thing to do. And I was like, oh, should I do it or should I not? I don't know, because I don't want to come across like I disrespect Christianity, because it was such a big part of my upbringing and still is a part of me today. But I just did it because I just, all of the ideas that kind of get big make me feel a little bit weird about it. It's like bathwater. Oh, like that's kind of weird. Or like, should I play about like me getting arrested? Like, oh, should I or should I not? It's always these things that make me question my decision whether I should or should not do it. I usually push myself to do it.
But those are the big ones.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. We have a similar kind of feeling when we would go out and make videos.
Yeah.
Like Vape Nation, for example. Before we go out and shoot that, I would always get this feeling like, is this so dumb that we shouldn't even bother? And then we go, oh, we should definitely do it.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. We shouldn't even bother.
Yeah, at some point we learned that whenever we have that feeling, we're like, that's probably going to be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's a very, very accurate thing, actually.
So what does your mom think, though? She's down, she's accepting with the whole thing, or do you guys have friction?
I remember when I first started doing it, we had one conversation about it, and I basically said, because I think the worst thing ever is getting the feeling of getting exposed, like the feeling of like your parent coming to you and being like, I found this, explain. So I wanted to cut that immediately. I've heard other girls having this problem with their family, and it's always worse when they find out. It's always worse. Never do it. Never lie. Never try and hide it, because they'll find it, and they trust me, they'll find it.
Yeah.
So I went to her and I said, hey, this is what I'm doing. It's going pretty well. I'm going to continue doing it. And then she asked, is it porn? And I said, it's not porn. It's erotic photography.
Yes. Come on, Mom. Well, it's the difference.
Duh.
When I was a kid, they would say it's the difference between like Playboy and Hustler. I don't know if that means anything to you. But yeah, adult photography versus like hardcore porn.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're not going to be ever doing hardcore porn?
No, it doesn't mean that. I might.
Yeah, I think
I might.
see that. Zach, how do you feel about that?
God bless. Can't wait.
You're funny. Well, you know everyone's waiting for that, though. I'm just saying, in the community. And then, go ahead, Hila. You had a question.
So that conversation basically was it, and your mom.
She's really, really okay with it. Because when she was younger, she kind of did modeling and photography and things like that, and so she kind of understands.
Yeah.
I mean, she did some kind of, lewd things. It's nowhere near what I'm doing, but still, like, how photography kind of,
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of helped her understand a little bit, and she's really fine with it. She's
really
fine
cool.
with it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You've joked
really
about
good.
not having a dad. Is that true? Or do you have a dad?
Well, I mean, I have a dad, technically.
Okay.
But it's a tricky one, that, because I mean, I joke about the fact that he disowned me because, you know, oh, like, I didn't have a dad, haha, that's funny. And I've joked about, like, you know, him being so ashamed of me and things like that. But in reality, I disowned him. So.
Oh.
Are you comfortable talking about that, or is that like something you don't want to discuss? I'm very curious because you mention it in your videos and your art and stuff about being fatherless.
He's just a huge asshole. Such a huge asshole. Because, like, I think anyone who has an upbringing or even South African parents kind of know that there's a sternness with South African people that is, I've never experienced it in the UK. I've never experienced it in the UK. But when I was growing up in South Africa and I'd go around my friends' houses or whatever, I'd realize that there's definitely a different personality trait there that's so stern. And he was always very, you know, no jokes, so serious. And I've got this, even within myself, I recognize characteristics that I've got from, like, my mom and my dad. And I've got this serious streak that runs through me a little bit. Sometimes I clock myself and I'm being like, you're being way too serious about this situation. You need to, like, chill out a little bit. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, South Africa is kind of a rough place to grow up, right?
I mean, when I was growing up there, I was so young, so I didn't really see or understand or really, you know, I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw what children see, which is fun stuff like the beach and having my own pool, which was amazing, and all the cool things. So everything kind of went over my head. But there is definitely difficulties about living there. I mean, I haven't been back since I was 11, and I feel so. I mean, I shouldn't feel like this, but I've got such an apprehension of going back. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's maybe destroying this idea of what I created. That was my childhood, because I cherished my childhood. It's like a perfect little chapter of my life, and I don't want to go back and see it and be like, oh, this isn't how I remembered it. So it's a tricky one.
Does your dad live there still, or is he also in England?
Yeah, he lives there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of space between you guys as well.
Yeah.
But I think his upbringing there must have been really tough, because I know South Africa went through some really crazy stuff in the past, you know.
Yeah. His upbringing was really, really shitty. So I imagine that's why he is like he is. So I understand that. I know there was a lot of shitty things that happened back then when he was growing up, because he was born there, so his parents and all this. I'm not sure if his parents were. Honestly, I know my mum's side of the family, but I really am unsure. It gets all, because I don't speak to him, and he never really spoke to me much as a kid either. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint this whole whatever happened there. But he doesn't speak about his history much.
Dan is telling me that we need to go to break.
Yeah.
So we will throw it to a quick break and be right back with Belle Delphine. So, Liquid IV, okay? It's a little packet of schmutz. You pour it in a water drink and you drink it. Now, let me tell you about the genius of Liquid IV. It's to help hydrate and energize you. This is the one that I've been chugging lately. It's got caffeine in it, which is actually good for me because the caffeine is really acidic and it gives me heartburn. So this one's got like 2 hits of caffeine in it. It's got ginseng, matcha, guaisoa. I don't know what that says. Guaisoa. Ginseng. It's got all this stuff and all these like, it's like Pedialyte. It's got all these essential minerals and stuff. It picks you up. It energizes you. It hydrates you. Liquid IV. I love it. They've got all these different like type formulas too. So this one's energy. This one's like we'll pick you up in the morning with caffeine and get you all ready to go. And then they've got like the hydration formula, just to hydrate you. And then this one's for immune support, which is probably loaded with vitamin C and all this stuff. Like, let's see, you know, So I've done all of them, and it's really great. It's awesome. Put some ice in there. It's a nice, refreshing beverage, and that caffeine one is like shot out of a cannon, boy. I was like bouncing off the walls. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I made it. I cleared the whole game. I've been playing Hades. I took one of those caffeine shots, and I was like,
up all night.
yeah, full cleared that shit. Easy. You got flu season coming up. That's why you want to do the immune support. You're trying to stay hydrated. If you're hungover, even you want to do the hydration one. You know what I'm saying? It's all happening. One serving of Liquid IV provides the same hydration as drinking 2 or 3 bottles of water alone. It's almost like a water paradox. We don't need water anymore.
How does that work?
It's a water paradox, Hila. Probably because it's got like the minerals and the hydration and stuff that you would get from 2 or 3 glasses of water, 3 delicious new flavors: sweet and juicy guava, crisp watermelon, and comforting apple pie. It contains 5 essential vitamins, more vitamin C than an orange, and much more potassium of a banana. If you don't get enough potassium, that's how you get cramps. So if you get really bad cramps, do this. Eat a banana, but do this. It's healthier than sugary sports drinks. It doesn't have any artificial flavors or preservatives, and it has less sugar than an apple. It's made with clean ingredients, non-GMO, vegan, and free of gluten, dairy, and soy. What makes Liquid IV so effective? Well, it's got the optimal ratio of glucose, sodium, and potassium delivered via the water and nutrients right into your bloodstream. It's the perfect balance to help you hydrate more quickly and effectively than water alone. 1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water can give as much hydration as 2 to 3 bottles of plain water. They're on a mission to change the world. They've donated over 5 million servings of this stuff globally. In response to COVID-19, products are being donated to hospitals, first responders, food banks, veterans, active U.S. military, and that's over 3 million servings so far. So they're also saints.
That's really nice.
Besides making a great product. Liquid IV is available nationwide at Walmart in the beverage section. Or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code H3 at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you use the promo code H3 at liquidiv.com. Better hydration today at liquidiv.com, promo code H3. Honey, 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 honey. Look, we all know what's going on here. There's coupons on the internet just taunting you, laughing in your face because you're paying full price at your favorite online store and you didn't know that there was a coupon for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% off. And it's just laughing in your face. That's where Honey comes in, to stop the laughter and get serious. They browse the internet automatically at checkout for the best coupons available for the website you're shopping on to make sure that your ass never misses out on a deal again. It's a free browser extension. It takes 2 clicks to install. It's easy as pie. It has 30,000 supported sites. All you got to do is click Apply Coupon when it pops up at checkout. You wait a few seconds. It searches for coupons on that site. And if Honey finds a working code, boom. Slam dams. Thank you, ma'am. Here's Ela was shopping the other day on Levi's.
It's really the best. I was shopping here items that were already on sale. So normally I wouldn't even try to look for any additional discount. And then Honey did this. It was like pretty much another 50% off. I mean,
how much was
crazy.
The product? Like $200?
This is the total, $223.
Oh, I see.
And
it's a straight up 50% off.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's the power of Honey, folks. They've saved 17 million members over $2 billion. They support all kinds of retailers from tech, gaming sites, fashion brands, and even food delivery. It's simple. If you have a computer, Honey should be on it. It's free and works with whatever browser you use. You can get Honey for free today at joinhoney.com/H3. That's joinhoney.com/H3 so they know that we sent you. Thank you very much. And thank you to Honey for sponsoring today's episode. Welcome back. We were just talking about how trash TV rules. You know, we started watching, like, I think our first trashy show was like 90 Day Fiance or something.
That's true.
And I just got hooked on like the trashier the better. Like I'm like a dirty junkie now, and I need like my hit to be even stronger every time. And I think The Bachelor is probably the trashiest show in the world. Oh my
God.
But also the highest production value.
Which I guess that's why it feels like next level.
It's more lethal dose.
Yeah.
Would you enjoy trash TV?
I love it. But as you said, the level needs to get more intense each time.
That's
it's like
true.
I want several fights on this episode because there was one fight on last episode, so this one needs to be more, you know?
That's what this season of The Bachelorette feels like. Like the last episode, it's like every minute felt like the season is ending right now. Like this is...
I'll tell you what happened. Sorry, spoiler or whatever, but I don't care. All the guys, you know the premise of the show, right?
Yeah.
So all the guys walked out because they were so over her.
Or
they fucking left the show. I'm telling you. I don't know how they do it. It gets better every season. They literally just bounce.
What if they don't like the main person? I always wondered that because they're all meant to chase this person.
Right.
So what if they're like, no?
Yeah, and usually the main person has so many flaws. They don't have a job. And I think it turns into this whole thing of like the scarcity where she's like the only woman in the world and they all get in competition with themselves, all these alpha males. So I think they totally lose sight of the fact that they actually have to be with this person.
She's just like, her personality is like, hey, I'm hot.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much her personality.
But God, this season,
yes,
it's
fantastic.
amazing.
Ian's watching it too. I recommend everybody get on The Bachelorette. So,
but back to topic.
Yes, we did not come here to discuss The Bachelorette. So, are you waiting to do porn? Are you easing your mom into it? Is there a strategy to this?
I think just when the time's right. I think with everything that I've done online, I've always felt comfortable doing it.
Right.
So it took me, even when I turned 18, it still took me 6 months to be comfortable to do lewd stuff. And then from then on, I just, kind of up the notch. So each time I've always felt comfortable doing it. So I'm just waiting for, when I feel comfortable to do that. And then I'll do it.
I just heard the battle cry of a million simps. Did it feel super crazy the first time you put out a nude photo? I have to imagine, because you said you had to like psych yourself up to it over 6 months, that it must have been like felt super crazy to put a nude photo of yourself online for the first time.
No, because it's always been in stages. It's always been in stages. So it's always, you'll do a photo like this, and then you'll do a photo like this, and then it's like this. And then it's so normal. Like, for one example, I can compare it to this. When I started getting into like kawaii fashion, because I lived in a very small English town, and I'm sure it's like the same as like a small American town in the middle of Texas or something. It's everyone's the same, and everyone knows you, and everyone will look at you. So I started getting into kawaii fashion, and I felt like, okay, this is just going to be something I wear inside because I don't want attention outside in the real world. That's too much. And then I bought this one pair of shoes, and these shoes were like big platform shoes, and I was like, I love them so much. I want to wear them every day. So I just, one day I was like, I am going to wear these shoes outside. So I wore them, and I was pranging the whole day. I was like, everyone is looking at me. This is so embarrassing. And then the second day I wore them, I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. And then the more I wore them, it was just easy. And now I can just wear them and be like, these are my casual shoes, Yeah. So it's just getting comfortable with things. You always have to push yourself the first step. First step is always the hardest, and then slowly pushing yourself, it just gets easier and easier. And then, you'll look back in the past and be like, whoa, who was that, or whatever.
That's true.
And fast forward, a year, and you'll be doing a gangbangonblack.com.
Exactly.
And be wondering, who's this shy little girl? But people, like, for example, you did that troll on Pornhub. I think it was an April Fool's joke, and people were genuinely mad, right? Just to give some background, Belle was like, I'm finally making a Pornhub account, and she uploaded videos of her like petting my pussy, and it was her with a cat, but she did like 20
but
of
they
those.
were all really funny. I thought.
I mean, you put the effort in. It wasn't like a cheap gag.
Yeah.
You definitely put the work in for that one. But some of your fans were seriously angry. Did that surprise you?
No.
Did it? Wow, okay.
Of course not. Of course not. I knew I was going to get that response. Again, I had the same feeling. I was like, oh, should I do this?
That's so funny. I would never think that people would be so genuinely mad. Actually, that might be the first time I heard about you. Is because
I think maybe that was the first time.
I was like, these guys. Yeah, I think maybe that was the first time. And I was like, I think that's the first time we talked about you on the show.
I think that's the first time I heard the word simp.
Oh, interesting.
I think that was my introduction.
Yeah. And I was just so blown away by how genuinely pissed people were. And I think I was more interested in that than anything. Yeah. Do you get like hate mail and shit where they're like, you fuck, I was going to beat off this day. I had my lotion and my tissue and now.
See, what I've noticed is I've really noticed a difference in hate, right? There's a certain type of hate I get from girls, and there's a certain type of hate I get from guys. The hate I get from guys is so plateau. It's so all the same. It's just like, you don't show this, you don't do this. It's just baseline insults.
Sounds like
you're
incel
ugly.
rage. Yeah.
It's just like you're ugly, blah blah blah. But with girls, right? They are so strategic. They will pinpoint the exact things that they can analyze from photos what I'm insecure about, and they will blow it up, right? And they will, guys just say like, oh, you're ugly. Girls, they will be like, the proportion of this is wrong. Look at it, zoomed up, multiple photos lined up, and it's like, it's crazy. It's so different.
Oh my God.
They're really going for it. They know that baseline.
Right. Yeah. They are not nice about it. They go right where it hurts.
Oh my God.
And so the baseline, the girls know how to get you. The dudes are like, I want to beat off and I'm angry because I can't. Yeah. But the girls are like, I'm going to fuck this girl's whole life up.
I think the girls know what kind of things would hurt them. Mm-hmm. So they know exactly the strings to pull to make you feel a certain way. They know.
It sounds like most of the hate doesn't bother you, but some of the hate does.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some really, really harsh levels of hate. Like, this is quite personal, but when I was dating my ex-boyfriend, I broke up with him. It was completely, mutual or whatever. Maybe it wasn't that mutual, but it was still a breakup's difficult. It's very difficult. Yes. And the girls, they caught onto this, right? They knew that a breakup had happened, and basically what happened was my ex-boyfriend slept with our mutual friend, and the girls found out about this, and then they started putting side-by-side photos of my friend and me, because my ex had slept with.
How could they figure all that out?
So, like, to compare the two of you?
They find out everything. They found out everything. It's crazy, but so they started like comparing our facial features to each other, and all this stuff, and it obviously it hurt.
That's
hurt at the
pretty
time.
psycho.
Yeah, it was next level.
That is next level. Jeez,
wow.
Man. And like, this is like that's like a dark part of the internet. I wouldn't even know where to find something like that. Mm-hmm. It's on forums and stuff.
I mean, there's been so many different levels of uncomfortable and scary factors of doing this job that I just wouldn't have expected from the beginning, like my address being doxxed and people coming to my house. True. And then this girl, so unfortunate, she was like an e-girl, and she got killed basically, and it was everywhere on the internet because she was an e-girl, right? And then I was interested in this story because obviously she's, similar. I related to her or whatever, but by what she was interested in. And I was looking at the comments, and there was a comment, and it had 1,000 likes on it saying Belle Delphine should be next.
What?
And I was just
That's
wow.
Yeah, that.
It's just, I mean, hate doesn't bother me at all. You can say anything, right? But there's some level of comments like saying, I saw one recently, and they go so intense. It's like, I would like to see Belle Delphine's severed head on Best Gore. And it's just...
Why?
It feels just icky, It feels icky because I have had people come to my house, and it just feels icky.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Do you have do you have some extra level of security for your...
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
That was my first priority.
Yeah. But you're so right. Those are the things you are not even aware of when you go into this kind of job, if you can call it a job. When you start it, you don't even really know if it's a job. It just, things kind of just go. But it's wild. You have to become like an expert on security and PR, and I don't know. It's just you're your own team too. Like, we don't have handlers and
there's a lot to learn, more than just making the content.
Yeah.
Why do you ever think about, like, why do these people hate me so much? I mean, it's just like, what am I, like, why? I know you're like provocative and stuff, but these people are talking about killing you. I mean, it's like, what? I don't know. It just seems so obscene, so unfair, so ridiculous.
I guess thing is, I can kind of understand, because there's this whole, I mean, there's subcultures of everything, right, on the internet. There's subcultures of people who like gore and they watch all this stuff. And I suppose if a hot girl or whatever on the internet, e-girl, dies, and there's can you? It's just like such a big story. I mean, wouldn't it be? If I died or something, can you imagine the amount of people that would comment on it, make tweets about it, talk about it? It'd be because people on the internet feel relatable, right? And you can kind of, it's different to TV and mainstream media. It kind of feels like more like a girl next door type of thing. So if I died, it's just the drama and the gossip or whatever from that would be interesting. It'd be interesting to just view. And I suppose for the people who like things like gore, I mean, would be great for them, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think it's also just, there's also the other side to it. It's just the more success that you get for people who don't have that success and they're just at home and they don't see how to get out of their situation. They're like, all she does is this, and she's so successful, and it's like it becomes into hate. It's from their bitterness. And
sometimes I get really mean comments, and it's like, I guess you kind of just have to just try to compartmentalize it, because it's they don't know you, right? They don't know who you are as a person, but that doesn't feel good, certainly. Any other hazards of your line of work that you didn't see coming?
Let me think about it.
I mean, you mentioned having a boyfriend. That I wonder, how is that, like,
dating
or dating in general?
What's interesting is I've got so many friends that kind of do what I do, and it hasn't impacted their relationship at all. I feel like so many girls have an OnlyFans nowadays, right?
That's true.
And it just, maybe I'm in this certain world and I'm in this bubble and I'm not quite seeing the bigger picture of normal relationships or something. But within my whole world, it doesn't impact the relationship at all.
Good.
So I really haven't seen it. It just feels so normal. Once you're in this world, oh my God, it's just like being an accountant or whatever, and you're just speaking about accountancy. It's so just like normal.
What do you think? There's like this whole movement. Like, I saw this one conservative guy tweet out the other day. He says, sex work isn't real work. Do you feel like, what is this movement about, of people trying to delegitimize your kind of your business? Do you think of it as a business? Do you disagree with that statement?
I mean, technically what I do is a business, because I've got a whole business structure set up and all this rubbish. But I definitely don't feel like I'm a professional person. I've never been a professional type of person. What I do is it's more, it's just like on the creative field. It's nothing. What I do is very professional. And maybe that's how these people view jobs. You have to be very like, this is my job. I'm in a suit and tie. I'm very adult or whatever. And I can understand from their perspective where they're coming from, because you just got to understand. If I look from their perspective, right, I see girl taking photos in her own room. Like, that's not a job. Like, what is that? I can understand from their perspective, but I think there's so many different levels where it really does become a job.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah.
For sure. I think, I don't even really like to think that people have to argue on this. It just seems so pointless.
Well, yeah, they're trying to demean your work and being like, I think it's the same bitterness that...
Yeah. To me, there isn't even a question. I mean, what is even the question?
Yeah, whatever. But you're less upset about it than us, so I guess there's no point to the conversation. I've heard you talk about Daddy Dom. I don't know what Daddy Dom is. Are you into Daddy Dom? And can you explain what Daddy Dom is? I think I read that in your Patreon profile or something.
Yeah. There's loads of different levels to any type of kink. So there's a whole spectrum to Daddy Dom, right?
Yes.
So you can get into it as deep as you want to. But
what would be the deepest level of Daddy Dom, just to kind of give us some parameters here?
It's so controversial. Just want to say I'm not into the deep end of it. But if you were to go deep into it, it's just acting like a baby wearing nappies, and
you shit in your diaper and all that, and they change you. That's epic.
Gross.
Yeah.
Do you fuck the baby though? Because that's what it is, right? Right? That's what it is.
I did not.
I think I made her speechless. Because that's the Daddy Dom.
I didn't want to hear that.
It's like no one wants to go there in their head.
Well, I'm just wondering. This is like, okay, you're cosplaying as a little baby. Does Daddy fuck you? It is messed up, and so I'm wondering.
Okay, I think that's the far end level of it, right? But I think the main spectrum of it is the fact that girls find calling their partners daddy because it shows dominance. It's not necessarily a father figure unless you view it that way. It can be. It can be. But I think on the most side of it, it's just another word in play with things like master or what's another word that people use? This kind of dominant label that asserts this thing of power. Like, the whole teacher-student role play thing. It's this power exchange. And with daddy, I think it's kind of like a casual word of this that... can just be used casually, I suppose.
So you're submissive, in other words.
Yeah. You're like the little thing that's cherished that can be like naughty and playful and bratty, and you can tease like your daddy and things like that.
I see.
And the daddy, I think the main important thing is the daddy looks after you. Yeah.
And so, have you ever put on a diaper and shit your diaper?
No, I have never done that.
All right, because when I hear Daddy Dom, I'm like, oh, this shit's freaky. With the pacifier and the diaper, and you're in a crib, and he's changing your diaper and all this. I was like, oh, fuck, that's freaky.
See,
but okay.
Saying daddy's actually become really mainstream now, though. I see it in like media everywhere.
Oh.
Do you call your, I don't know if you're in a relationship, but if you were, would you call them daddy, just casually around the house?
I think, I definitely like to. I definitely like to.
R. Kelly would like that.
But see, he would like that. But actually, when you described it, it made so much more sense, because if he's your daddy, he's supposed to cherish you and protect you, right? So that whole aspect, I think, was lost on R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But how much does that say is fucked up about R. Kelly when he says, call me daddy, and then he pees on them? See, that's not cherishing.
That's not a good dad.
That's a bad dad. So you like good daddies, not bad daddies. Do you think your interest in Daddy Dom has possibly any connection with the fact that, like, you are estranged from your dad? Do you ever wonder about how that may affect your life?
Okay, first off, I want to say, when I say daddy, I am not thinking of my dad.
Yeah.
Right? That's not what happens.
Yes.
But I think probably, to be honest, there's a caringness, you know, a real attentiveness that I think I probably would have should have probably had more during my childhood, which is why I cherish it so much now. I think it's like the best thing to be cared for and to be, you know, have someone attend for me. Like I obviously I'd attend for them as well, but it's just this caring nature that I think is a really, really nice. I mean, I know this is a kink, right? But there's such a wholesomeness to it. It's just caringness.
No, I like the way you described it. It actually makes sense to me now when I didn't understand it before. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. Can you have a mommy if I want to be like a little boy? Is there mommy
Loads
Dom?
of people have mommies.
Mommy Dom.
Mommies.
It seems to be a primarily female thing, the Daddy Dom thing. But Mommy Dom, you want to be my mommy? No.
Nice.
I tried.
I don't like the mommy. It doesn't sound like sexy to me.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're not thinking about your parents, but I prefer to keep that whole thing. I would like you to nurture me more, though. I would like you to baby me more.
I think I baby you, though.
Yeah, Ela
quite
thinks
a lot.
she babies me a lot. Okay, whatever you say,
cut
mommy.
your toenails?
No, she doesn't do that. Where's my mommy at? Can I get some toenail clipping? Damn. What else should she do for me? Keep going.
Oh no, I was just saying in general, that's like something that like some couples like do if they're like really care. Or I mean, what do other couples do in this dynamic?
Yeah.
I know of women who like popping pimples. Is that a mommy thing?
Disgusting.
Or is that just a freak?
I think that's just a girlfriend thing. That's just a girlfriend thing.
I've known girls who love it. They'll like seek it out. Like, I want to pop your pimple. But like, I find it disgusting. Ela hates it, and I agree with her.
Okay.
Do you like popping pimples?
Oh, I'd love to pop a pimple.
Shit.
That's so satisfying. It
doesn't gross you out.
It's like, I mean, why do you think there's a show dedicated to popping pimples?
Yeah, no, I know people love
it. This.
So hold on.
So
do you
satisfying.
like Dr. Pimple Popper?
Yeah.
Fuck. Because some of the stuff's on there is pretty gnarly. It's way beyond like your normal, like, I'm going to pop your pimple. They're like, I'm going to take this 20-pound cyst out. And it's going to be like buckets of pus. But you like that.
The gnarlier, the better. You got to go right in there.
Oh, shit, dude. Man, I saw some. We did a segment on the podcast where we watched some of the gnarly shit. I mean, there's some really
horrific. Yeah,
stuff.
Those images are burned in my head.
Do you consider yourself an artist at all? Because, when we got your mystery box, we're like, this person's an artist. This person's a performing artist, is what she's doing. Do you accept that?
I think no. I mean, obviously there's levels of everything that I do that is creative. Like today, I did a Halloween spooky Halloween background, and it's just like
it looks
fun.
Great.
It's just fun playing with creativity things. I mean, making your box was so fun. It was the most fun thing I've done in so long. And I think, I mean, everything on the internet has creativity. I mean, you guys making your own videos, to think of a concept, to elaborate on that, and then to actually perform it, of course, requires levels of creativity.
I feel like you take the e-girl thing to the new level, though. I just want to give you a little bit of credit and just how you've like really elevated your field, let's say.
I don't really want to.
I'm giving you the compliment. You don't have to accept it, but it is what it is.
Thank you.
So,
what is your main like medium or platform that you would say is the best thing for you? Is it OnlyFans or?
Yeah. OnlyFans. I mean, I don't really post YouTube videos, and I post so rarely on Twitter. But the thing is, on my OnlyFans, I'm posting about 40 pictures a day.
Oh,
and
wow. Holy crap.
videos as well. I try and be as active as I possibly can. So even though technically it looks like I'm really dead on the internet, right?
Okay.
I'm posting as much as I can on my OnlyFans because, I mean, people pay me for it and I like doing it. So.
Oh, wow. That's great. No, that's a good plug for your OnlyFans. Zach, you're subscribed, right? Do you want a review or have any requests for her?
That's fantastic.
Zach, why do everything you have to say so sleazy, bro? Come on, just give her.
No. It's you are an artist. You really are. You really are an artist, Belle, and I do appreciate that. It has this great artistic element to it, more than just like a sexual thing.
Yeah, right. And, like you care about that.
I do. I'm an artist too. Yeah, it's really cool. It's definitely worth the money.
Can I just say, Zach, I love your TikToks.
No.
Did you see? My God.
By the way, did you see the one where he was making fun of the girl in the skirt?
Yes. Oh my God.
Got him.
What did you? Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do a whole segment. Epic. We're gonna do a whole segment on Zach TikTok because he's keeping it going, and I gotta say they're staying strong. Someone collecting his TikToks?
Oh yeah, preparing for a content court.
Yeah, he's gonna content court.
There it is. You know, did the OnlyFans thing is relatively new for you? Did that change your whole life?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was crazy because I left the internet for a year. I thought my career was over. I was like, I'm going to have to move out of my house because I can't afford it anymore. And I was so in the mindset of thinking I had this opportunity and it's completely gone and everything's...
Well, hold on. Let me back up here because I remember you disappeared. Is that after Instagram deleted your account?
Yeah, Instagram got taken down. I tried to make a new one, got deleted as well. And then I was trying to think about what different avenues I could go down. And I just came to a complete road stop. So I was like, I need to think about this. And it took me a year. I was just moping in my own sad space, thinking that I've lost everything. Wow. And then this is so dumb how this even happened, right? I hate that it spurred from this. But basically my idea was I'm going to make these mystery boxes, right? I was thinking about this so far ahead of the time, like months before I came back. I was like, I'm going to make these mystery boxes to all the people that I really, really love on the internet. I'm going to send it to them. And that will be a way, because I want to do this anyway. I want to like give out gifts and hand make things because I enjoy doing this stuff in my spare time. I just wanted a purpose to do it. So I was like, that would be great. And like, it would get my name back on the internet and then I could come back somehow. And then I was doing that. And then I heard the new Goober video, right? And I was like, this video is genius. He's just come back from jail and it's an I'm back video. I need to use this for my ether I'm back, right? It's a colorful video. I need to replicate this. So I literally, the same day I saw the video, I went back and I started working on it. I painted all my walls and I thought of like the shots that I was going to do and I just filmed it and then I posted it and it got like 36 or 5 or whatever million views.
Yeah,
and it was
the views are insane.
Wow.
And that was when you announced that you were doing OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, because I was going to come back on OnlyFans and OnlyFans has done really well. Really well.
I'm surprised that you took it so hard, to be honest with you, that you really, because, you know, a lot of people were trying to guess, like, where'd she go? What happened to her? And, you know, not really as... I mean, you're such a fixture on the internet that people just like following your hijinks. Like on the show, we talk about you quite frequently when you're up to all your antics, and it was a really great, interesting subject for us to talk about. But I would never imagine that you actually thought that your career was dead because Instagram deleted your account. I mean, you had followers and you had support all over the place.
The the thing is, my Instagram was at such a level of crazy interactions. I had like 200,000 comments per just photo, right?
Yeah.
So I was already plugged in with the idea that this was my normal, right?
Yeah.
I post a photo and get thousands of comments and thousands, like million, 2 million likes per photo, and this was my normal.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It was so crazy, and I was like, I've got this megalomania of a platform that's doing amazing, and then boom, it went just like that. And then I was like, right, fuck, okay, what do I have left? I've got a Twitter that gets like 3,000 likes per thing, and I was like, I'm dead. That's it. I'm dead. Even though that's great. Even though my Twitter was great.
I got you.
I was just
I know what
used
you mean.
to like this level.
You didn't see the path anymore of like where you're gonna go.
It's easy to build up like this. It's really hard to come back when you go there. To come back.
How were you making money back then when you were on Instagram? You had a Patreon?
Yeah, I had a Patreon, which was pretty much like a more safe for work version of what I'm doing on OnlyFans.
So that continued through that period, right? Or did you disappeared from Patreon too, right?
I literally left the internet. During this year that I was gone, I pretty much didn't go on the internet at all, because whenever I went, I would just feel so shitty about everything that happened.
What was that like, the being away from it for a year?
So bad at the beginning. I was thinking in my mind, like, I can't, when you move out for the first time, it's amazing. You're not under the roof of your mom. Your mom doesn't have to tell you, like, do your laundry. You got to do the washing. And I just gotten used to this being the king of my own household. And I was like, I really can't go back now. Yeah. I can't go back and being told what I have to do or things like that. It was hard. I took it really hard at the beginning, and then 6 months down the line, I just started hanging out with my friends again, and that was really good. And I traveled a little bit before, Corona and everything, and that was really good. And it made me breathe again, and it made me think, okay, that's all good. But I was still in the place where I'm like, I can't afford my house if I don't do something. So I really had to do something. So I did it.
That must have, the whole thing was weird because your account, it was obviously provocative, but I've seen tons of accounts with showing the same amount. You weren't nude in it. Did they ever give you a reason why, or is it just like, see ya?
I think it was nudity, with sexually explicit, which is, I was like, that sucks.
Is that like 50% of what Instagram is?
It's weird because I see it all the time on Instagram.
Was it true? I think there was like angry simps over the Pornhub thing that were like mass reporting your account. Is that what happened?
I probably did get mass reported, because that's usually how the different counts work. Like I think that's how the algorithm works, but I'm not too sure. I couldn't say. I don't know.
How did you find out? Like, when did you first find out your account was shut down, and then kind of what did that feel like?
Well, I had like troubles with it before, and it kind of came back after a day or like a week. So honestly, this time I wasn't stressed about it. I was like, it's going to come back. Of course it's going to come back, And then it didn't come back. And I think it really hit me like the month afterwards when you feel lost. You feel lost as like an internet person when your life is on the internet. My life has been for so many years. I've been an internet person. All my friends were on the internet, and to have this just taken away.
It's kind of crazy how big those things are for us. You spend like almost the whole day on it. It's like a part of you.
It's a connection. The internet is a connection thing. It connects so many different people all around the world to each other. It's so much more than just the picture website or whatever. You know, all these things have so much meaning to each other. You know, you have such value on certain things. Sorry to go all deep on you.
It's kind of a problem in a way because these are like privately owned companies, but now they have so much important in our life. And, and the fact that they can just erase your account and fuck your life up like that is pretty wild.
Yeah.
You know? So you've made it through. You are the queen of OnlyFans now. You feel like you're in a better place now since that you went through all that?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I'm so relieved because I really thought I thought I was done for, but now it just feels like I've woken up and I'm in a really good place, and it feels so good to feel comfortable, to just feel comfortable in this own little space of the internet. I mean, OnlyFans is good with, you know, sexual content, so I know that regardless of what happens, they're not going to get rid of me.
Right.
So it's a safe place and a good place to be.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for you. You know, it seems like you're really in a good place. Why is it that you're on this show right now? Because you've been so secretive, you know, your whole career. So all of a sudden you're on a podcast. You just did another podcast too, Max Mofo's podcast. So what is now, why the change of heart?
Thing is, I've always had like quite a difficult relationship with my own voice, as in I've always hated my voice and I've never liked speaking, and even like with friends or whatever, I'd never be the one speaking because I just hate it. So I've always been so shy about it. I mean, even with the bath water video or any of these videos, it takes me so many records to get a video that I'm comfortable with, and even then I'm like, oh, this sounds, I just hate it. I feel uncomfortable with it, you know. And I think that is part to play from because when I moved to the UK, I had the strongest South African voice ever. It was so thick. And, you know, in a small town in England, it was, you know, I had a weird different accent, and everyone loves being like, oh, this is a weird accent. And they'd like be all weird and funny about me. So I was really insecure about that, so I made sure to try my hardest to speak the most English I could speak so I could sound like them, so that they didn't you know, pick on me or whatever in this weird way. I wouldn't call it bullying, it's just kids being kids. But I've always had a weird relationship with it. So when I was on the internet, I tried to always think of ideas that didn't require me to use my voice. So small videos of me eating something weird or throwing something weird on my face or doing certain things. I think the only thing that required me was certain YouTube videos, which I'd record afterwards as well. But now I'm just in the place where I just want to move this away. I just want to move it away. And I want to do what I want on the internet because the internet's fun and the internet's a good place. And I want to be able to speak to people. And I don't want to be this 2D person anymore because I think I am more than that. Even if I'm not the funniest or the most interesting person on the internet, I still want to show who I am beyond how I look.
I'm really happy you're doing that because I feel like we felt that there's a lot more to you, and just being only kind of like behind the character all the time, it kind of gets it's just so narrow sometimes. And I think for you to be able to grow and go other places or just expand, this is so much better. And I think for us, it's really nice to get to know you. And I mean, you're definitely an interesting person. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to have you on the show for a while. So I'm really happy that it got to finally happen. And, you know, I'm sure that other things will come up. I hope you're down because I'm sure that Zach is going to do this or that. And we'd love to, you know, get Belle's opinion on that or whatever's going on. For example,
Definitely.
Here. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, good. Well, for example, do you wipe from the front or the back?
Okay, I was thinking about this before because I know you ask this to every person. I was thinking about this before. So I was at the loo and I was like concentrating, like, okay, what do I do? And then I realized I think I do something it might be different.
Oh,
I wipe separately. So if I'm wiping like, my butt, even though I don't really poop because that's disgusting.
Right, yeah.
But if I am, I'll just, do that bit. And then if I'm doing my front, I'll just do that bit.
Oh, you do
and
a separate wipe. But that's really interesting. Do you ever do both at the same time?
How would you be able to reach? No.
I don't know. I don't have a vagina. What do I know? And so,
Well, that's a new one.
When you wipe, that is new. But
That's new.
when you wipe the ass, do you go under or like front or back?
I'll just lift my butt up a bit and arch forward and then
Yeah, you're a proper girl. You've wiped the back. Fair enough. This one's from Zach, so forgive me. He asks, Belle, we see that you follow Fleshlight on Twitter. Zach, seriously? Would you ever consider having a Belle Delphine sex toy? That's Zach. That's so inappropriate.
Oh my God.
So, yes, I was actually speaking to them about it. And then I realized that, obviously it has to be a real mold of your pussy, right?
Yes.
So I was like, okay, if I do this, everyone will be able to see what my pussy is like. No problem with that.
Which people haven't seen, right?
Yeah, no, people haven't seen that. So I'm kind of, if I do reveal that, I think I'd want to do it in a more epic way than it's on this.
But that's the next logical step. So Zach, there's a chance, yes, that's going to be coming to fruition.
Beautiful.
God, you're going to make so much money from that thing, dude. I wonder what's your cut. Do you know what your cut on a Fleshlight? If it's you?
I don't know what the cut would be. I didn't go that far.
It
should be a pretty good cut.
Yeah, you should be getting a pretty good cut from that. You know what I mean? They have like mouths and buttholes. Would you ever do like a mouth mold?
Oh yeah, I would actually do that.
So get your mouth out there, dude. People are ready for that. Zach, would you be happy with the mouth or would you need the vagina?
I feel like
Anything. Zach, you're
I knew it. I was gonna say anything you would do. Do the ear and you'll be all over it.
What about my nose?
And would you do an ear hole?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. An eye hole. Just fuck it. Do it all. Yeah, we got.
I feel like that would be a good niche to do the first ever ear fleshlight Belle Delphine.
People would buy it. I'm pretty sure there'd be plenty of purchases. Okay. You believe in ghosts? Have you ever seen a ghost, a UFO, or anything like that?
It's a really, really weird one. I think yes. I've had one really. The thing is, I hate speaking about this stuff. Because
Why?
everyone's like, oh, really? Wow, that happened. And
nobody believes you.
I'm not dumb, right? I understand because I've heard other people's ghost stories, and I'm like, yeah, but there is a logical explanation behind it, obviously. Like plumbing or something, making a noise, or like something in your head that sounds like a voice or something. I understand, but there was this one time. I feel so dumb saying this story, but I was, at home in my room on my computer as always. Don't know what I was doing, but it was really late because I always stayed up late because my sleeping pattern is always nocturnal, and then my bed just fucking moved. I'm not even joking me. My bed
Did you look underneath?
Moved. No, I was, when you feel like paralyzed and you're like,
oh, was
I can't move, I can't breathe or something. Yeah. It was weird. It was very weird. And I always think about it.
What kind of movement was it? Was it like a big jolt? Did it like scoot to the side? Did it drag? What happened to your bed?
It was like if you were to, it wasn't like this. It was more like this. So it went away from the wall at one side. And the thing is, I've thought about it and there's no explanation for it.
Oh, so
I don't understand.
And so how did you react? You just stayed in bed, kind of just paralyzed with fear?
I literally waited there until the sun came up because it was late at the time. And I just waited until the sun came up. And then when I heard my mum waking up and she was making breakfast, you kind of feel safe when you start hearing these like other people awake, and that's the point where I kind of like got awake and I looked under the bed. Obviously nothing was there. And I've just, to this day, I've never been able to understand it myself. And I feel like there's no point telling people because I was the only one there. What am I meant to say? It was just a weird thing that happened. Weird thing that happened.
Is it possible you were wide awake when it happened? Is it possible you were dreaming and you thought you were awake or something like that?
No, absolutely not. I've had no record of me ever doing something like that. No.
And you're sure the bed moved? You got up and you looked and it was out of its place. First off, there's no way to you can't jolt a bed like that unless you're on a small metal frame bed or something. You can't move it with your body. And when I woke up, it was light outside, my mom was there, I was checking under the bed, and I walked away and the bed was away from the wall. So the bed moved.
The bed moved. The bed moved. And it freaks me out and it gives weird tingles down my body.
Yeah, that's creepy.
What about you guys? Nothing?
The only thing that comes to mind is like, I was really young when it happened, so I can write it off as like, who really knows what happened? Yeah. But I woke up in the middle of the night. I was a really young kid, or actually maybe in the morning, I don't know. And I had a little window facing the backyard. And I remember looking at the window and a face looked through, and it was like and it was a pretty high window. I remember that it was high up, like 8 feet up or something, so it was tall, whatever it was.
That was always my nightmare, like to look at a window and all of a sudden see a face.
But it was like a fucked up face, like a Frankenstein looking face just staring at me, and then it went away.
Jeez.
So it was like staring at me, and then it went away. And I was so freaked out, I just tried to go back to sleep. And I just have that one memory. That's the only time. It could have been anything. I mean, it could have been a person for all I know. I don't fucking know. But.
Maybe. I know what it was. It was Zach? A premonition of you thinking of you as Uncle Fester and seeing your own reflection as Uncle Fester.
Maybe it was me as Uncle Fester.
And it scarred you.
Yeah.
It's like one of those weird time loops.
Yeah.
Well, I never went back in time as Uncle Fester. Maybe it closed.
Maybe you don't know yet.
Yeah, it closed up already. Did you like my outfits? Or have you been watching Frenemies?
I've been watching all of them and the courts, the content
courts.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. What do you think about dudes that pee in their basements? Turn on or turn off?
Oh my god. I pee in my basement.
Oh, well, there you go. You would pee in your basement.
I pee in my basement.
I just peed in my basement. Play the soundbite. You have the soundbite, Zach?
Oh, Zach is not functioning right
Yeah,
now.
Zach's got, I don't know if he's got his hands on his keyboard right now.
I was playing it. Can you hear it?
Oh,
no, I
can't hear it.
Oh, yeah, I've been playing them.
Oh.
Are you really a gamer girl? Do you game? What games do you like?
I do game kinda, but not in the way that's like I don't think I would categorize myself as a gamer girl at all. I used to play so much RuneScape back in the day.
Oh, RuneScape?
Yeah. That's why I added the buying GF thing on your box.
Yeah, I never. I don't know if you remember EverQuest. That used to be my game. I never played RuneScape. I think it was around the same period.
Yeah.
And do you have any favorite anime shows or television shows that you're currently watching or want to recommend?
I mean, I think for anyone that hasn't watched an anime before, Your Name, such a good, beautiful movie.
Oh, is that the super sad one that I keep hearing about?
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Wait, is that a Miyazaki one or no?
No.
Was that his new movie? No, okay.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I hate sad stuff. I get so emotional. It'll ruin my whole week. Like
There's more to it than it being sad. It just has something sad in it. Or you could choose. You could choose to laugh at it if you really wanted to be a psychopath.
No, well,
doesn't have to be a sad movie. You could just.
Yeah. I guess that's good advice for anything you do in life. And I guess
just be a psychopath.
My final question, which I think we've got some insight into, but where do you see your career going from here? What's the next step for Belle Delphine? Black.com, besides black.com.
Well, it depends. I think I might end up giving the people what they want.
Oh!
Nice.
What's the timeline on that?
Well, she said whenever she's ready.
It's a secret. When she's ready. Thank you, Hila.
Thank you, Hila.
That's
so
incredible. Yeah, Hila's the best. That's it. That's all it is. That's all there is. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think you covered a lot. I mean, obviously, there's always more to talk about, but you know.
Well, there'll be more times. I'm looking forward. I'd love to include you in some kind of.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, when you thought that, like, you know, everything was over and you kind of just went away from everything. I feel like that was so far from the truth, in a way. But like, if you ever need a place to do something, you can always collaborate with us on stuff.
If you need us to announce your OnlyFans, we'll do it. Whatever the hell you need.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My heart. Oh, that's you guys are so nice. You guys are so
Thank you. I appreciate that. But you know, I'm gonna try to think of a fun segment we could do on the podcast, because I think it would be great. Where'd you get that sword, by the way? I'm surprised that thing made it. The sword you sent us?
You know those videos of those like guys cutting through water bottles, like promoting it. Yeah, it's from them.
But that thing is so not. Wait, cold steel?
Yes,
it is.
What?
Yeah,
that's a cold steel sword.
Yep.
Oh my god,
authentic.
That thing is so dull. I felt like there's no way. I thought you got like a. Wait, was that like $1,000 that sword or something crazy?
No, they're not 1,000.
No, they're super expensive. The cold steel.
They're kind of. It was kind of expensive.
Yeah, the cold steels are pricey, though.
Really?
Yeah, that's real weaponry, dude. Cold steel, damn it.
Steak in the boot?
That thing's not going to cut through a steak, though.
But it's those people, right?
Those are the steak in the boot guys, yeah.
I thought it was really sharp. Was it not sharp?
No, it was super dull.
I have to admit, I did play with it before I wrapped up and gave it to you. So I was like,
heavy, huh?
like cutting through like things. It's really heavy. Yeah. Like super big. Yeah.
Well, I love the sword. I've used it in TikToks and Baba Booey to you.
Good. And the anime waifu pillow, amazing.
Yeah.
You just need a fedora.
Right.
Yeah, I had the. That's right. I was missing the fedora. Well, I blame you for not sending it.
I'm sorry.
You should have thought of that. All right.
Just destroy everything. It's rude.
Yeah, I'm burning it. Well, Belle, thank you for coming on. It was great to chat and get to know you.
Yeah.
And I think you're terrific. And we're all fans here at the H3 Podcast, and I look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you everyone else that's here as well. Love you all too.
All righty.
Oh, thank you for coming on.
Coming through on that motherfucking